Scale guys, Nexas here, and welcome back to Destiny 2. And in today's video, guys, we are here with some brand new Season of the Wish content. Yes, the new season is here in all of its glory, boys, bringing some brand new, of course, content to the game. And what we are going to be looking at today is going to be our very first weapon of the season, which I believe you get for doing sort of the first mission and everything. And it's going to be called the Scalar Potential. So this weapon is an arc 540 RPM. So definitely going to be in that archetype that can actually do really well both PvP and PvE. But it's going to look hella dope because, as I said, these seasonal weapons all look freaking magnificent. Like, look at this for a weapon. Now, this will remind you sort of maybe like False Promises or something in terms of how it looks. But this is going to be completely a different archetype because it is going to be rapid fire frame because it's 540. This was gifted to me at the end of course, the first kind of mission you got to do. I think everyone's going to get this exact role as a first role. It will, of course, be craftable too. So every role you kind of get, you can enhance it eventually if you get the patterns. But when it comes to the role you will get guaranteed from the first mission, it's, of course, going to be Chamber Compensator or Flared Magwell. It will, of course, have the keep away, so increase reload range and accuracy when no targets are in close proximity. Really dope perk. You will have the brand new freaking daddy trait, which is going to be a brand new trait, of course, from Season of the Wish called Attrition Orbs. Dealing sustained damage, creates an orb of power, and then last but not least, it's going to have its own origin trait called the Dragon's Vengeance. Honestly, such a sick sounding origin trait, I'm not going to lie. When an ally dies or you reach critical health, this weapon magazine refills and it gains bonus range, charge rate, and handling. Of course, charge rate doesn't affect this one, but honestly, this is pretty good. I mean, Dragon's Vengeance, your teammate dies or else you go to red HP. All of a sudden, you're doing that increased range and everything. It could come in really, really clutch. You'll see on the screen, though, all the sorts of roles you can get. You can see, as the 540s go, it doesn't have the worst roles. PvP, it could actually have some banger ones, especially console with that Head Seeker role. It will have some new perks kind of because it is a new season and everything, so I'll have the new seasonal ones. One of them is called Deconstruct. It's that like orb that's like blowing up. It will, of course, have permeability as well, which is basically osmosis, but it's based off your subclass ability. So if I'm a solar subclass and I use my rift, it will make my guns, of course, solar and everything. So it's a little bit of a spin on that. It will, of course, have golden tricorn and whatnot under over. It has the potential, boys. It definitely has the potential, but don't take my word for it, boys. We have to go into PvP and PvE with this. So without further ado, let's go on some PvP with the Scalar Potential. Alrighty, so we are going to be doing, of course, some rumble with our little 540, that good and everything. And buddy, come on, swing me. That's not going to hit me. That's not going to hit me, buddy. Jump up. Jump up. Jump up. Oh my god, come on, buddy. You're 1 HP. Let's just end it here. End it here, buddy. End it here. You ripped it up. Ah, he ripped it up. You know what? Two can play at this game. Who wins the fight? Who wins the fight? Oh, okay. He's going to win it. Get out my face, buddy, trying to rush me with a shotgun. But this sort of 540, it will be honestly really, really dope. Of course, normal PvP. I will definitely say in the current playlist or whatever, Bungie are opting to do checkmate control. 540s will struggle. So if you're going to do checkmate control with it, I will definitely say you're going to struggle a little bit with this sort of pulse rifle because, yeah, they just don't really blend well with freaking, oh my god, of course, checkmate and whatnot. But you can kind of see that, what the, oh my god, oh my current scenes don't glow anymore. I've lost the drip. I've lost the end game, boys. What is that, Bungie? You're going to freaking get rid of my end game like that? That is so sad now, buddy. Can we just stop with the shotgun nonsense? Oh my god, buddy, I can't aim. I can't aim. Freaking stupid ass Titans. But you know what? I've lost the freaking drip, buddy. I don't know what to say anymore. We've lost the drip. It's the main thing we're needing, guys. It's the main thing we gotta look for. This guy definitely has a shotgun. Come on, buddy, run at me. Run at me. Hello? Titan? Oh, because I backed up, he hasn't got the range on me anymore, so he has to freaking run away. Oh my god, of course, this guy's gonna peek now. How does that freaking guy? Oh my god, with a stupid ass shotgun peacekeeper, guys. Take a day off. Just one day. Take a day off from the peacekeeper freaking SMG. My good god. But I definitely will say that the pulse itself, I do think it's honestly really nice and everything. You can definitely do work with it. Now, oh my god. Buddy. Hey, give me the melee. Give me the freaking kill. We can do work. I will say, I'm really disappointed it didn't get, of course, a kill clip or something. Not that it needs kill clip, but damage increasing perks go in really, really well, of course, with this sort of pulse rifle. It is sort of like Horror's Least in terms of it's going to be an arc 540. And Head Seeker, don't get me wrong, isn't a bad perk, but if you're going to be using a perk, of course, PvP, kill clip is just so much more consistent, if you will now. Come on, buddy, you want to come at me? Nope, you're just going to run around with your shotgun nonsense. He's dead. But yeah, if you want to use a 540, of course, PvP, kill clip is like one of the best perks you can kind of get on them. Head Seeker, it isn't bad, but I just rather freaking kill clip, of course. It just goes in a lot more now. This guy had an overshield, buddy. Get ready. What the? My god, the movement kings. Legit Titan terror right now. Oh my god, I'm on Cauldron. It's legit a terror map, and Oh, I got Dragon's Breath on. I don't know what this is going to be like PvP. Can I stick someone with this? That would be so funny. Where your ass at, buddy? Where your ass at? Huh. I don't know if it'll actually do anything. This guy's probably so confused at what I shot at him. But Dragon's Breath, yeah, didn't really do anything. But you can kind of see is a 540. It's actually not bad. I will definitely say, though. Oh, he got deleted. I will definitely say, though, it's not going to probably be the best weapon in the game right now as far as pulses go. Don't get me wrong. Head Seeker on Force Console will do work, but when it comes down to it in terms of actually being like successful in like top tier and PvP, you're gonna still see 140s going around absolutely doming you. People will go for more bang for your buck when it comes, of course, to kind of high impact pulse rifles or whatever. You can kind of sit back a lot more. I know the Sileo-centric one was a good pulse rifle or whatever, and that had like keep away Head Seeker, but for the most part, we're doing it. Oh my god, buddy, are you actually gonna freaking sweat this? Relax, it's freaking Rumble of all things. What are you doing? Yeah, buddy, get out of here. But yeah, I will say that in normal PvP, it's not bad. It's just generally speaking, I think you're gonna struggle somewhat against certain things. Of course, it's the freaking guy's top fragging. Oh my good god, that unending Tempest just beamed me. But yeah, I just think that over 540s, they are really nice. It's just in the current meta, you're gonna struggle a little bit against certain weapons. But you know what? It's not bad at all. Get a good crafted roll, of course, with as I said, some keep away and of course head keeper. And you will do work. Now, I have an arc weapon boost and I'm doing no extra damage to him. What is this, Bungie? Huh? Was it just out of that range fall off or whatever? Oh my god, freaking Titan! Get back here! Get back! Freaking die! If I lose this fight. Oh my god, SMGs. There's only 4 of us left, but I will generally say, yeah, overall PvP, I think there's just better in the game right now. Horror's Lease, I think Horror's Lease would honestly go in a little bit more. This feels a little bit better in terms of course, kind of sound and feeling to it. But for the most part, I just think that it's going to be better off in PvE. I think it has way more PvE perks and everything like that now. Alrighty, so time for the PvE side of things, of course, with our Scalar Potential. And this, honestly, is probably where it's going to be a lot better. Not that it's the only place it could be. As I said, PvP wasn't bad, but I think in the current meta, especially if you're going to do checkmate control, I would advise against 540s and checkmate control. They're just not good enough. They do the same amount of damage they do in normal PvP, which with increased health regen. Doesn't really help them out too much, to be honest. But you see, of course, in PvE, it will be a lot better. And especially because I can get, of course, the attrition orbs kind of going. Every time you can see I'm generating orbs here. The only thing I will say about attrition orbs, PvE, is that it might be nice against bosses if you want to generate some ammo or whatever, or freaking orbs or whatever. But I feel like a masterworked weapon could do probably somewhat of this familiar or similar sort of thing. So I would definitely say when it comes to that perk, it's probably not something I'd be suggesting you want to get on this. Head Seeker for me is definitely going to be great. And of course, Golden Tricorn or whatnot. And maybe, you know, that construct there, the deconstruct freaking perk as well might be absolutely goated too, depending on what they're used for. But for the most part, I still think PvE, it's going to be great. And of course, the Vengeance, Dragon's Vengeance is actually really, really nice. As soon as your teammate dies or something, you get so much going for it. Of course, you get the extra reload. You can keep on shooting, of course, to get, of course, you can see the orbs I'm getting. So this is where you'll see the orb generation coming in clutch. You see, I generate like 2 or 3 orbs there. That's like the one place I will say it's going to be great. And in good arc build, it might do absolute work. Get a freaking, of course, as I said, that Golden Tricorn or whatnot. It could do absolute work. And Pulse Rifles this season, they are, of course, going to be... Oh my god, we got him just in time. But of course, Pulse Rifles too, they actually are going to be disruption this season too. So if you want to use them in GMs or whatnot, it might be pretty nice. Now, as I said, I just think generally for this Pulse Rifle, there is very similar weapons in terms of 540s, and there is just better ones of this. I mean, Horror's Least, I just think all ends is just better because it's got such better kind of combos. I know it's not freaking, it's not enhanceable or whatnot, but you do, of course, have this where, or the freaking Horror's Least where it was, of course, Adept. So you still have those Adept mods kind of going for it with Adept perks or whatever. In a good build, though, I will say it's a nice weapon because obviously this is going to be an arc one, and with that, actually, the sort of permeability perk with the Osmosis one. You could technically run a different subclass, turn this into it, and then start getting Scorch or whatever going. There is so much you can kind of get going with it. As I said, it's got some really nice sort of combos and everything. I will definitely say, though, that other weapons in the game currently where there'd be probably a little bit better PvEs. As I said, the Sileo-centric Spiral, whatever the new Muro freaking Pulse Rifle, whatever that is. I know it's like a 340, but that's obviously going to be really nice to have some really, really good rolls as well. So there's definitely competition against it, whatnot, in PvE, but I just think generally it's got a real nice look to it and everything. I do like the Argent trait. I just think if you do get some god rolls, it will do some work. I don't think it's any slouch by any stretch. So definitely I would give it a shot if you get a good roll. As I said, this is like the guaranteed roll you kind of get for this weapon. So everyone should get this roll after they complete the first mission. I know I'll say that and someone will tell me that they didn't get it or something like that, or they got a different roll. But you'll get, trust me, you'll get plenty of rolls of this during the season and everything. So do not think that it's absolute ass or anything. If you get a crafted version of this, it could do absolute work, of course, once you get the crafted version. I will say though, against the bosses, it can actually do some nice work with the, of course, the attrition orbs. Now, it is kind of annoying because it doesn't tell you when the attrition orbs kind of proc. You kind of have to look down the bottom left, but it is kind of nice that you can kind of proc them pretty easy. Like, look at that, we got another orb going. You can proc them pretty consistently if you just keep on spamming the boss. And of course, Dragon's Vengeance is going to proc. Oh, my teammate dies like that, and I died for it. Dragon's Vengeance will proc, of course, when teammates die or whatnot as well. So you can, of course, rely on them to die, or if you can, of course, get the critical HP or whatever. So I do think that it has some really good, like, kind of arts and traits going for it. But the orb actually might be really nice in some endgame builds. Of course, people will be saying masterworked weapons will do better or whatnot. Reaper class, of course, is going to be great too. But I still do think attrition is somewhat nice. I would definitely myself go for something else, but that doesn't mean that this is going to be a bad roll PvE or whatnot. So definitely don't just sleep on this weapon thinking it's going to be ass or whatnot. I know there's better, but I do like the attrition. I'm not going to lie. With the arc boost and everything too, I do actually kind of like it all. As I said, you can kind of spam it out a little bit. I am really sad though. Again, Bungie perk-wise didn't give a vault shot. There's so many, because it's an arc weapon, they could have given it so much kind of juicy things that would have made it like a really good sought after weapon. I mean, vault shot, I know it's rare in certain weapons, but now it's sort of like a must on kind of weapons in PvE if it's going to be arc. I mean, you don't have to have it on, but it's such a nice addition to a weapon. And it's always such a shame when an arc weapon comes out like this and it doesn't get it, because I don't want to hit this guy, but he stopped me with it. But it is such a shame when it doesn't get it, because it definitely makes a massive difference to the weapon and whatnot. Obviously, as I said, you can get good cord of orbs going and whatnot if it's spamming and has the overload. But if this had vault shot, I'm telling you right now, it'd be going in so much freaking more. And oh, do not suppress me. Do not freaking suppress me. But it'd be going in so much freaking more than it is currently and everything. You see, orbs is nice, whatnot, but vault shot would just be so much more crispier. I'm telling you, if this had vault shot on it, I'd be definitely saying PvE it's gonna be goated. But I just think that with the current rolls it has, golden tricorn is nice and whatnot, but man, it's such a shame. It's such a big shame that they didn't give it. Oh, of course, the freaking what's it called, the vault shot. It could have went in so much better. Now we just finish this guy off and end this strike. There we go. GG, boys. Nice freaking kill. Well, that is it for me, and of course the Scalar Potential Pulse Rifle itself. As I said, this is kind of the one you will be guaranteed to sort of get. You can upgrade it if you want in terms of stability or whatever, but this is one of the guaranteed sort of rolls you're going to get. It will be harmonized too, so you can get your first pattern and what going with it. But the Scalar Potential, I actually do kind of like it. I really do like this Argent trait. Now, this will be on all these sort of seasonal weapons that you can kind of get. But when it comes to perks, I just think it falls a little bit short. I know it has some of the new ones, but without something like Kill Clip for PvP, or even this Rampage, and without Vault Shot for PvE, it's just going to struggle a little bit. I know, of course, it has this brand new trait, which is Attrition Orbs, but a mod called the freaking Reaper can get those orbs for you. This can spam them out a little bit more, which might be nice at endgame, as I said, when you need orbs to kind of get maybe your trains going in terms of your surges and whatnot. But for the most part, I just think that it's going to struggle a little bit compared to other weapons and everything. It's got like Slick Troll, Loose Change and all that sort of jazz, and of course Focus Fury and whatnot. And I will say that there is some nice rolls in terms of PvP, in terms of Keep Away and Head Seeker, which can go really well with this sort of weapon. But in the current meta of PvP, it will struggle. I will say as well, Checkmate Control or Checkmate Playlist 540 struggle a lot, and it seems like Bungie are putting these into, are putting us into mainly just Checkmate gameplay. That is like the main playlist right now. So it's going to struggle PvP in that sense as well. I wouldn't really go in a 540 because they just have such a long time to kill. But as I said, it's mainly just the rolls. There isn't anything that stands out to me where it's like this is goated or anything like that, or this has to be your must get kind of craft or anything, because without Vault Shot or else Kill Clip, it really only has Golden Tricorn or Head Seeker, which for me, Golden Tricorn is really dope and Head Seeker is really dope, but it would have been so much better if I got the Vault Shot Kill Clip. I'm telling you, this would have been like a really good must craft and everything. And it looks hella sick. Like, this is it without any sort of shaders or whatever. Does it take the shade as well, actually? As the drip is always, oh, it does. Oh my god. Oh, baby, it does with the Vigil sort of here. But overall, Scalar Potential, I think it's a really dope weapon and everything. And if you get some rolls, I definitely keep them for the vault, but it wouldn't be doing much other than sitting in the vault, I'm not gonna lie. But regardless, if you liked the video, trust like, and we see more content, subscribe, and fantastic day, and hopefully I'll see you in the next collective in the next one. guys.